okay? Satan is highly active in this damn society. All right? But let me jump back to verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Yeah, and the righteous are about to be in authority, man. We're about to be in power. We're about to be in control. Okay? Even you other nations is going to rejoice when this damn devil get cut out of power. All right? You East Indians, you Arabs, all right, you Chinese and Japanese, even y'all going to be happy when Jacob goes back into power, man. But y'all going to have to go in bondage too. All right? Because of y'all atrocities against us. You know? Proverbs 29:2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. All right? And everybody in the world is mourning right now because the wicked are in authority, man. All right? The wicked is bearing rule right now. You know? And the Heavenly Father orchestrated that to happen. Because what? We on punishment. So because we went off, all right, the Lord set up this damn devil, Esau the so-called white man, to bear rule. All right? But he's soon about to come out of power, you know? And it's going to be one of the biggest I told you so's of a lifetime, man. All right? That's what we're waiting for. All right? Let me get this in the book of Jeremiah. All right? Because what? Hey, before we receive perfection, okay? We have to catch hell, man. All right? There's always a calm before the storm. There's always darkness before light, man. All right? And the darkness that's about to come upon us, all right, upon the whole world, we have to go through that first, man. We have to receive tribulation first. All right? And just to prove that, all right, it's going to get real ugly before it get beautiful, man. This is the book of Jeremiah, the 30th chapter. Jeremiah 30:1, it says, the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh, saying, thus speaketh the Lord power of Israel, saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book, okay, which is the scriptures, man, the holy scriptures. It says, for lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it, okay? So the Lord is going to put us back together, man. All right? All of the hate that we have against each other, all of the hate and the envy that we have against each other, the Lord is going to cut all of that out, and he's going to put us back together, pursuant to Ezekiel the 37th chapter, okay? And he's going to put us back in our rightful place, man. And we're going to possess it. We're going to rule over the whole entire world again. All right? Verse 4, it says, and these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. Yeah, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? This book is for us. Okay? And the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone is teaching it to us the right way, man. Okay? So that way we're going to know how to be the righteous judges upon the earth. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 5. It says, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling and of fear and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Yeah, man. That's representing the trouble that's coming to this place, man. Okay? So the scriptures say what? Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Yeah. You ever seen a man, a pregnant man? Okay? Because what? The trouble that we're coming into, it's going to be harsh, man. All right? It's going to be very harsh. It's going to be a troubling time that's about to be on the face of the earth, man. A time such as no other. Okay? It says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins? Yeah, scared out of their damn minds, man. Okay? The scriptures talk about men's hearts failing for fear, man. All right, feeble hands. Because what? War's going to happen on American soil. And I'm telling you, man, when martial law, all right, gets executed, that's when all hell is going to break loose, man. Okay? When this microchip gets made mandatory, that's when all hell is going to break loose. So for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, now is the time to tighten up, man. Okay? Because we got great tribulations and trouble coming. All right? It says, and all faces are turned into paleness. Yeah, man. Like you done seen a ghost, man. All right, you know how Jake say in the world, damn, man, you look like you seen a ghost. That's how people's going to be looking. All right, like they seen ghosts, man. Okay, something terrifying. You know, a horrible vision. You know, and this horrible vision that the prophet seen is about to be made into, it's going to be our future. Okay, and it's fastly approaching. Jeremiah 30:7, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, yeah, the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, the great tribulation of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, our trouble is coming, and this is going to be the final trouble that we're going to ever have to go through. All right, let me get this in the book of John. All right, like I said, man, it's going to be a time like no other, man. All right, this is the book of John, chapter 16, verse 21. It says, a woman, when she is in travail, have sorrow, because her hour is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembereth no more the anguish for joy that a man is born into the world. Yeah, man. Okay. Pursuing back to Pursuing back to Jeremiah 30:6, okay? It says, a woman when she is in travail have sorrow. Yeah, because when a woman is delivering a baby, okay, she going through all of those labor pains, man. Okay, she's going through her travail. She's going through her trouble when she's delivering a baby, man. Okay, and that's what's about to happen. It's going on right now, but it's going to happen on a grander scale. Okay? It says, because her hour has come, but as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembers no more the anguish. Okay? So after the woman delivers the baby, she doesn't have those pains anymore. Right? She don't even think about it no more. Okay? And that baby is representing the kingdom of Israel. All right? Our kingdom of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, like a woman having a child, all right? A kingdom is going to be born, man. A kingdom is going to be set up in place instead of this one. So when this one get cast down, we going to be in power, man. And y'all should want that, you know? Verse 22, John 16:22, it says, and ye now therefore have sorrow, but I will see you again, and your heart shall rejoice, and your joy no man take it from you. Yeah, Yahweh Shah, man. All right, he was leaving the disciples with comforting words. Okay, he said he's going to be away for a little bit, but he's going to come back in a little bit. Okay, and so we waiting on Yahweh Shah's return. That's ultimately why we out here prophesying, because we want the Savior to come back and deliver us from our troubles, and comfort us and give us peace and give us rest. Okay. Let me get this also in the book of Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 7. It says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Again, going into that tribulation, man. All right, the scriptures say every man's heart shall melt. Okay? Because what? Once you see these Gurkha troops come out, and these crazy-ass Terminator robots and stuff like that, man. All right? Once you see all of these militarized vehicles, these armed vehicles come out, it's going to be a great tribulation, man. Our people are going to be terrified, scared out of their damn minds. All right? So all of these end-of-the-world movies that y'all be seeing, these sort of so-called white man puts it up there for satirical reasons, man. Because he don't want y'all to believe. Because what's the first thing Jake say? Oh, that's in a movie, man. That don't matter. That ain't gonna happen. That's not real. Okay? He put it in the cartoons as well, man, like The Simpsons and Family Guy and things of that nature. All right? All for satirical reasons. You know, he's making mockery. You know, he wants y'all to believe that the end of the world is not going to happen. So he's making a joke about it. Okay? But in due time, in due season, all right, we're going to see a tall, dark-skinned man, all right, with eyes red as a flame of fire, okay, coming back and destroying this place, man. Okay, in a so-called UFO, which is the chariots of the Most High, man. A dark-skinned man with white woolly hair and eyes as a flame of fire. You know? Isaiah 13:7, it says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Okay? Again, just to drive the point home. All right? It's going to be terrifying out here. All right? The whole world ain't going to know how to handle all right, no. The whole world ain't going to be able to handle this tribulation, man. That's why the Lord is raising up the 144,000 prophets. All right, to call on him so that way, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, all right, pursuant to Romans the 15th chapter, okay, we're going to have the comfort, man. We're going to have the scriptures lodged in our minds, man. All right? Because there's going to be a time where the Lord is going to take us off the streets, man. We ain't going to be able to prophesy no more. All right? But that was the point on that. Going back to Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, I'm going to read verse 7 again. Jeremiah 30:7, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Yeah, man. All right? The 144,000 and the 1/3 is going to be saved out of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay?